I'm on mute. I'm on mute. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
How are we doing today?
Oh, it's on my desk. It's on my desk. Yeah. Open it. It pops out. It's at the end. The United one here. Uh, well, I didn't expect that to happen. Hello. Welcome.
Been a lot of that today.
I know. We took on live. Let's go. Let's do it. Biggest law coming up, guys.
All right, Leighton's live coming up. Everyone stand by.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to an exciting episode of Layton's Loft.
It's already been
Um,
exciting, and we haven't even started.
I think I burned like 300 calories in the past 15 minutes.
You're
So
working. You're a
right
hard
now,
worker, man.
I know, I know. Well, welcome. Hi, Lou. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Hello, Tyler. Tyler's the first one today to say hey. What's up, James? What's up, everybody? Welcome. I hope you guys can hear me. I think I got the sound settings on point. I
We can
hope.
hear you on the loft. I don't know about the YouTube feed, but we can hear you on the loft.
Yeah, let's check that out. So,
Bill, how you doing? Nick, Danny, Preston.
yeah. Okay, I don't know. That's real time. Checking. Okay, well, if I see comments and they say yes, then great. If not, you guys gonna have to wait till 3 o'clock to get sound back.
Yeah, listen, if you're watching on YouTube, first of all, come over to Leighton's Loft for the loft, and then go back to YouTube for the break that's coming up afterwards. But if you're on YouTube, let us know if you can hear John.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Let's do a little hit and run. Get on YouTube, say what's up, and then come back to Facebook.
I always love Jeff. Makes my week every week. I just love the enthusiasm. Just big high from Jeff all the time. Yep.
Yeah, those exclamation points.
Hey, Jeremy.
So what's up, guys? Leighton unfortunately cannot make the show today. He is running a couple errands inside the office, actually.
Okay.
So he's gonna be on the phone.
Todd, where are you that you need sunscreen? I get the impression Todd's on vacation. I should know that because we're Facebook friends, but I haven't. That didn't register with me. Where are you, Todd?
All right, awesome. Audio is good. Hey, what's up, Mike? Mike, make sure you go onto Leighton's Law Facebook. You're on the wrong Facebook page, Mike Dewar.
And today we don't have someone to take the entries for participation, so I want to thank you all for your comments. But we're going to do a trivia question today.
Yeah, you're gonna do a nice.
Ooh, Sacramento 115. Oh, wow.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That is hot. So today, Lou, as you guys know, football starts in 2 days. I'm
Yes,
very
it does.
excited. Bills and um, oh my God,
Rams.
Rams.
Champions play open on Thursday. Yeah.
Yes, and I have the Bills winning, but I won't be surprised if the Rams take it.
Hi, Mike.
But
You have the Bills winning?
I have the Bills winning. I have the Bills winning. Josh Allen's a monster. We'll see how he does against that defensive line, but
he is a monster. But you go into that town and then you put up the banner, and then the team's going to play. I mean, that's running into a buzzsaw. It's going to be a great game, though.
It's a great game. I think
Yep.
it's a great game. So I'm very excited about football. Last night I was actually trying to stay up to watch the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open. That was a very exciting match between Chekovic and uh, Terry. Oh, guy's name.
Forget the U.S. Open. I got to know about your Cowboys. How the Cowboys going to do?
I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. The offensive line it's questionable.
And that used to be the strength of that team. You used to have a great offensive line.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now it's just like, oh, maybe,
Well, that's not
maybe
Leighton
we'll get this
Sheldon.
year.
You're not Leighton
Well,
Sheldon. I got to put up the other banner with J5.
oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Cowboys, again, they played Tampa Bay just like last year, and I think we gave Tom Brady too much time. I think we gave him like a minute and change
Yep.
in the fourth quarter, and he just took that to the house. And I think he scored a field goal. Yeah, he scored a field goal to win the game, or I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game last year.
Yeah, but
And
we'll see.
who the hell knows where Tom's head is right now? So yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to on ESPN. I guess he went on his podcast and he kind of told everybody what's going on.
Stan
Um,
Orr. I haven't heard from Stan Orr in a long time. Hi Stan, how's it going?
it was tough, Stan.
Been a
I love
long
that man.
time. Yeah.
What's up, Daniel? J5's Jaunt. My starting and B quarterback for Kevin Glasgow. Who is Tom Brady? Oh boy.
Well,
Um,
it's pretty obvious.
yeah,
The
I
best
don't
there ever
know.
was.
I don't know if the Cowboys have enough to beat Tampa. Well, to beat Tom Brady Sunday night because they lost Tyron Smith. Um, they
Yep.
also the wide receiving core is they lost Amari. So right now, number one threat is uh, CeeDee Lamb, but
Yep.
you just if you just double team him, you pretty much take him out of the game. Ezekiel Elliott is not the same Zeke from 2016.
Right.
He's not going to get a lot of touchdown. He doesn't have that explosive power anymore. Um,
Well, again,
so
and the offensive line too. I mean, you got to give them part of the credit for Zeke.
yep, that too. Is that gonna have enough time? He's gonna be scrambling. I don't know. It's just a lot of questions in Dallas right now. But we'll see how this game goes. If they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they beat Tom Brady. It's good things. If they don't, you know, hopefully it's not a blowout. That's all.
I think the Bucks are going to be one of the more interesting stories of the year. I'm going to be interested to see how this goes.
Yeah, yeah. I want to think positive, Jeff. I want to think positive. The problem is there's a lot of injuries that are going to hurt them, and they just don't have the depth. Defensively, I hope Micah Parsons can continue his dominance as linebacker, but we'll see. We'll
Well,
see.
here's some good news. If it'll help you, they're going to be better than the Patriots.
Yeah, what do you think your record's going to be this year?
Oh, I don't know, anywhere between 7-10 and 9-8, somewhere in there. I don't think they
Going to
win
the
10
playoffs?
games. I don't think they make the playoffs. No,
Okay.
they're going to have to surprise me, and it's they're not as good a team as they were last year, and the coaching's not as good. So I don't see how this works.
But you still have Belichick. I mean, that's all you really need, no?
I guess.
I
Uh,
guess, I mean, that's what it usually is, right? As long as you have Belichick,
I used to be in Belichick, you trust guy. Now he's got to prove it to me a little bit this year. That's all.
that's a first. It's been a
Yep.
while.
Well, there's been some really questionable stuff in the last couple of years. So
No, I get it. I get it. I think this is the last year for Dallas coach McCarthy. Um, I don't think the I don't think they're gonna do anything this year. I think the Eagles will probably take the division. Because the Eagles look good on paper.
yep.
So they might take the division if McCarthy does not reach the playoffs. He's just done. And I think Sean Payton comes in next year to take over, which I think is what Jerry Jones has been wanting. It's just he had to deal with McCarthy until
Yep.
Sean left the Saints.
Tyler, I understand that whole thing about Belichick and the whole Brady thing and the contributions to the two, but remember, Belichick drafted Brady and brought Brady along and started him over Drew Bledsoe. So Drew Bledsoe almost got killed on the
Yeah, I
sideline, but
heard.
that's a whole nother story. He takes some credit for Brady too, I think.
Oh yeah, I think they both went. It was just fate. They both came together at the same
Yep.
time.
Yep.
But you lose Brady, Tampa wins. You know, did Tampa pay the Patriots last year? All right.
Yeah, they played last year. It was a pretty good
Yeah.
game. Patriots played them pretty well too. I mean, it was a little bit of a rainstorm, but they played them pretty well.
Yeah. So I have the Bills going to the Super Bowl for the AFC and for NFC.
Yeah, that's the question.
Rams could go again.
Why not? Right? Why not?
Yeah, I don't see any other big team making a big push. Not the Eagles, not the Cardinals. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I think the Bills is tough to beat.
You're right, Tyler. Jeff, the Sox are not making the playoffs. No, they'll be lucky if they don't finish last in the division. The Orioles are playing pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. But don't sleep on the Packers.
No.
You can't sleep on them.
Aaron
And
Rodgers? No. No.
yeah, I just don't know if he has he doesn't have the same wide receiver core, so I don't know. But it's
Right.
Aaron Rodgers. Does it
I had to
matter?
laugh. There was a meme the other day that said the difference between Rodgers and Brady was Rodgers can do it with anybody, and Brady needs a good team around him or a good defense. And I go, what has Aaron Rodgers actually done? He's won half as many championships as Eli Manning. You know, what has he done? What has he got done? I don't understand.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love. I look. I like Aaron Rodgers. Love him as a quarterback. But when they start comparing him to like the Mannings of the world or the Montanas or the Bradys, it's like no, no, sorry, can't go that far.
No, yeah. So for the NFC, I think Rams, Bucks have a chance. Cardinals maybe have a chance, but Packers also have a chance. So those are the best top four.
Dennis
I
says
think.
the 49ers. That would be. I wonder what the
Uh,
49ers are going off for in futures right now.
I mean Trey Lance, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lions. I don't know about the Lions. The
No,
Bears. The Giants. Hell no.
Donald, you're going to have to update me on the Vikings. I'm not following the Vikings too closely. So I don't know where they are. You're going to have to tell me what your thoughts are on the Vikings.
Here's a problem with the Vikings. Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, he's
I just don't.
capable.
Nah, I don't like him. I don't think.
I'll tell you what.
He's not that bad.
I'd like to switch receiving cores between the Patriots and the Vikings. That would be really good.
The Patriots have good players, offensive weapons. Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, um, good offensive line.
Yep.
Cousins is hit or miss. That's all it is. Vikings look to be dead last in division this year. I don't know about dead last, um, but we'll see. We'll see. So today, Lou,
Yes.
um, I want to talk about a little bit of what's going on with Just Collect. In the past week, 2 weeks, remember I told you I was working on a deal?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's been no update. Haven't heard back, which was a possibility. Um, can't say more because I really, he may have changed his mind. Maybe he's gonna go our route. I don't know.
Yep.
But since then, um, we've gotten so many 1956 top baseball leagues in the last week and a half, constantly. Like it will just come out of nowhere. Um, we're getting a hopefully today we're gonna collect. I was trying to have it for the loft show, but
Yep.
it did not come in. FedEx is still out there somewhere. So 56 top baseball collections, evaluations all week, last week, and
Any particular
now
reason, or is that just the way it's working out?
so we got our monthly report from our website,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of shocked me. The number one search of people getting directed to our website was uh, buying baseball cards, no, selling baseball cards,
Mm-hmm.
Mickey Mantle, and 52 tops baseball.
Yep.
Those were the top three reasons why people came to our website.
Well,
And
the big sale of the mantle for 12.5 million, I think it was.
yeah,
That's
that
got
was
everybody jumped up. I even saw some references to that on non-hobby media. A lot of people were picking that up.
yeah, no, yeah. I mean, it was crazy. Everybody, I guess, well, obviously, right? A Mickey Mantle card selling for that much. People are going to think, oh, well, I have a Mickey Mantle card.
Yep.
Maybe somebody worth this much money. Apparently, there's a lot of 56 mantles out there.
Hmm.
And that was what we've been hit with all last week. It's just 56 tops. The collection's coming in today. I can tell you. It has a Jackie Robinson, has a Mickey Mantle,
Ooh,
has
nice.
a lot of the big Hall of Famers. Um, Not in the greatest condition, but we'll take it.
Yep.
Um, Also, another collection's coming in tomorrow. Oh, actually, I can't tell you. That question's a little different. I can't tell you, but it also has Mickey Mantle on it. And it's not his 52 top rookie card.
Okay.
There you go. That's all I can tell you.
Yep.
But it's definitely.
See, it's been 3 weeks of like teases on the show. You understand that, right? All you've done on the show is tease.
I
You
tried.
and Leighton.
I'm waiting. It didn't come in. I was really waiting for the box. But I think of the weather, they're delayed. So um, we got a lot of uh, delays. Hockey, unfortunately, Nick, that was not even the top 10 searches.
What would a D-back PSA 10? What's D-back? What is
Uh,
for those of us who aren't initiated?
Diamondback? Diamond? Is it full diamond?
Yeah.
James, what's a D stand for? Is it? I'm pretty sure it's like Diamondback, maybe. But yeah, no, we got a lot of emails about that, Lou, and I have a lot more to go through. I can't keep up with the emails.
A lot of emails, people trying to sell stuff, or
Yeah,
yeah,
and mostly good stuff like 50s, 60s, 30s.
D-back
Back.
owner of the card.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure. But PSA 10, I can't really put a price on it. If a 9.5 SGC so for how much did it sell for again?
12.5, I think it was. 12 and a half.
So PSA 10 between 15 and 20.
God, can you imagine?
It has to be 15 and 20, maybe more. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a top one. I think it's
Yeah,
a
what?
top two, three on PSA 10. But
Imagine if a
uh,
10 dropped here. God.
yeah, yeah. But I don't think that kind of card gets sold publicly. Um, that pretty much will go privately.
Are we talking about the owner of the Diamondbacks?
Yeah, I think so. I think
There
it
are
has.
3 PSA 10 mantles, Nick says.
Yeah,
Interesting.
there is. Yep, yep.
And why
There's
aren't
some
they
serious stuff in there, but
why
yeah,
aren't
I
they on
think
sale right now?
no, definitely not. So.
No, I would be. Are you kidding? If I had a PSA 10, I'd be selling that sucker.
Really? I
Oh
would buy
God,
it.
yes. Are you kidding me? After watching that go for 12.5, yes, I would be selling it.
Yeah, but what about in 5 years? You know, it could jump up to 25.
Yeah. Have you seen the way the economy's going? Take your money.
Fair, fair. So minus taxes, you're netting what? 3 million, 4 million? I don't know how taxes. It's not a
Netting?
lot.
No,
Yeah,
the taxes would be about, I'm guessing, about 4 million, but
I
I don't
think
know.
so.
I don't deal in those levels of economics, so I don't know what the tax rate would be on that. That's a capital gains, 15%, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah. Financial stuff because the government came
So
10 years.
1.2, 1.8, about a little less than $2 million capital gains tax. I'm guessing. I don't know what the tax implications of selling a card for $12.5 million is.
I know. It's a good problem to have, right?
Yeah.
It has one of the most expensive things of all high. Oh, King Cancer from the Diamondbacks. There you go. That's what you call it, feedback.
I wonder if it'd have more value because it was a baseball owner. Probably not. Or a famous owner. Probably not, right?
Um, Probably not.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, I think the show's coming up, the Philly show, which is in 2 weeks. I'm hoping to see more people coming with collections saying, hey, I have Mickey Mantle cards. I have cards from the 50s and 60s. What is it worth? I'm selling. I'm hoping to get a lot more of that because of this push
Yeah.
for the Mickey Mantle rookie. And statistics show on our website that's one of the top three reasons why people are going to our website is they have Mickey Mantle cards.
It comes back to the original astounding aspect of this hobby, which is what the hell is lurking out there, right? What is in the weeds out there? Someone's
Yeah,
got a
and
52 mantle, in a shoebox somewhere in their house. I mean, God, who knows?
I did read upon that Mickey Mantle was in Card Saver the whole time. I'm not Card Saver in a screw down the whole time, and then I guess he sent to SEC, but
Okay, so this guy has the mantle and he has the Wagner
Wagner,
T206. Yeah.
sure, why not? Diamond
Okay.
Jaguar.
PSA lit. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now we're caught up.
Yeah. So I would say
Oh,
a couple
I
pieces
don't
of
know,
that.
Dennis. I don't know. How can you pull a sale involving $12.5 million and the government doesn't get involved? I don't know.
That's tough. Um,
Yeah.
you're right. 25 separate checks. That's not 10,000. That's actually gonna be a lot more.
12.5 million in ones, unmarked bills.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a cash business. What's my cash price?
Like I said, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited about the Philly show. Actually, we're not having it at the casino tower. I guess there's some issue going on there.
Okay.
So we're having it at a different, it's called the Expo Center, which is close by. So a little bummed out. You know, we can't just go upstairs to the casino afterwards. Um, but we're excited because it's our first show since the National.
Yep.
And like I said, I'm hoping to see a lot more people trying to sell their collections that has Mickey Mantle cards. So I'm telling Leighton, you have to be ready. You have to have a laptop, you have to have Wi-Fi ready, your
Yep.
phone. By the way, Nationals, it was awful. There was no reception
Right.
for people in their cell phones.
Yeah, internet was pretty bad. Now, how would you suggest people come to your booth if they have a collection to sell? Would it be pictures and an inventory? I mean, you'd want to see the key cards, at least photos of the key cards, right?
Yeah, so if it's a small collection, let's just say it's like 35 cards.
Yep.
Great. And we'll do it right there. We'll have the cards in front of us. As we could just write down the condition. But if something comes with like 500 cards,
Yep.
all 50s and 60s and different Hall of Famers, it's tough to get your answer right there again because we have to go through everything,
Right.
write it down, get the values. So at that point, if you're in the Valley Forge area, you're not too far from our office. Um, we can give you a rough idea, but we will still need to see the cards and take a day or two to go through everything. So, straight cash.
Straight cash only. That's right. Still, you got to get that 12 million. So there's going to be a record somewhere, unless you have 12 million hidden in your couch or
Yeah.
buried in your backyard.
Hey Donald, Lane's taking some phone calls. It's important phone calls today, so he's not gonna be allowed to be on the show because if his phone rings, he's gonna have to leave.
Yep.
So we don't want to interrupt the show.
So you can bring, if you have a couple dozen cards, you can bring them in. You might be able to pull off a transaction right there at the show.
Yes, correct.
Hmm.
Couple like 36 to 40 to 50 cards. Sure, we can do that.
Really?
Yeah, but
Doesn't make an interesting day for you.
hey, listen. We can say I got all these Mickey Mantle cards from the 50s. 12, 15 cards. Sure. Come into the booth, take a seat. We'll talk. I'll write everything down. Lane, take over the booth.
Okay,
Um,
so let me ask you this. How do you do better if you have a really good card, a really expensive card, a rookie Mickey 4 or something like that that you might want to sell off? Is it better to bring it in as part of a collection or a package, or is it better to sell that card off individually?
for us, we want the collection.
Yeah,
Um, hey, Brian, because there's a story behind that collection, and we want to know the story, and we
yep.
want to write it up, whatever. But if the person needs the cash and needs it right there and then, yeah, by all means, just sell one card individually.
I
See
just
us
didn't
with the
mean
value.
if the other cards get put on the back burner, maybe you don't get as much value for them because of the headline card.
Yeah, I tell some clients that, like, hey, listen, if you just send me the Hall of Famers and you stuck with all the common players, you're not gonna be able to sell it.
Yep.
And I feel bad because they think they can. They probably maybe could, but they will get nothing for it.
Yeah.
They'll get like pennies to a dollar. But for us, I tell them we want the whole thing. We want the common players. They help us complete sets,
Yep.
which other people may not want to do that. They actually want the whole thing, not the common players. So
Right.
I told that to the gentleman whose package is arriving tomorrow. Actually, I talked to him yesterday. His grandfather left him about he said 36 1956 Topps baseball card.
Wow. Yeah.
Um, About 15 of those were Hall of Famers. The rest are common players.
Hmm.
He came to me and called our landline, and he said, "Hey, I have 56 house cards. I have the mantles. I have Jackie. Can you give me an appraisal?" Sure. Get him an appraisal. He texted me some pictures. It was X in total. I told him this is how much we can offer. He said, "Great." So what do I do with these comments that I have?
Yeah.
You have the common cards? Send it to us. We'll group them up together. We'll find an average condition. We can tell you how much it's worth, how much we can offer them. Just know nowhere near what the Hall of Famers are going to be worth.
Right.
But why would you be stuck with common cards that no one's going to buy for you? And then he said, "You're right." So he decided to ship
Yep.
everything. I get that collection tomorrow, Lou. Unfortunately, not for today.
You gotta time this out a little bit better. We need these for Leighton's Loft. We need to show
You
some
know what?
stuff.
We had Monday closed. It was Labor Day. He would have called Monday, and then I would have had it here for today.
Yep.
But that's how it goes.
All right. We have prizes today. We're gonna do it here on the show.
Yeah, let's do a nice trivia question.
All right. I've got. Do you want relatively easy, medium, or super hard?
Let's do medium.
Medium.
Guys, this is for a $50 break credit to vintagebreaks.com. So the first person to get it right in the chat is going to get that prize. And I'm
All
ready
right.
to bet that.
So I want to warn everybody again. We're working on several different servers from several different locations in the country, and all these messages come in quickly, and they come in different orders on different sources. So my order is the determination of this. And the trivia question for today for a $50 break credit on Vintage Breaks is: what is the highest scoring game in NFL history? The team that scored the most amount of points in a single game in NFL history. The one team, one side. I'd love to have the total in the year too, but just give us the team. The highest scoring game in NFL history. Again, not total, just one team's highest total.
So you want the team.
I'm sorry, I want the team. Yes.
You want the team. Okay.
Yep. There we go. We got it right here. Preston.
Preston?
Preston Cantor. Redskins
Okay.
had 72 in 1966.
Wow. Wait, I'm sorry, what year?
1966.
Holy
72
crap.
points. Probably the Jets. No, they were playing each other in 66, I don't think.
Wow, 72 points. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I saw a high scoring college game this past weekend. It was like 61-56 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy back and forth.
No
Someone
one's
in the chat let me know. It was two college teams. Don't know which teams they were, but it was a very high scoring game.
Hopefully they had some stacks on DFS going there in that game.
Yeah, someone in the chat was telling me. It was 72-41. Wow.
And it's a lot of points right there.
So Preston Cantor, right?
Yep. Just for the hell of it, and this is for nothing. So all you people out there, this trivia question is for nothing. I'm just curious who comes up with it and how quickly they come up with it. Who is the first player ever taken in the NFL draft? And this is 1936. The first player ever taken, the number one pick in the NFL draft of all time. Anybody know who that is?
Number one draft pick, the first ever
That
number
was
one
my
draft
super
pick.
one. First ever NFL draft pick in 1936.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. Tom's got it right there. Tom, what the hell? How did you have that so quickly?
Jay Verlander?
Yep. Nope, I got no idea. It's 1936, 7 News.
Wow.
Tom, that's impressive. Nice job.
There's no way he could Google that fast.
No, there's no way. Tom had that. Tom had that in his pocket. I like it.
This is going to be a trivia question one day.
Bill Zettler, Tom Brady's still playing. It's entirely possible.
Preston, I'm going to go ahead and have someone email you $50 in break credit. Or actually, I'll put it into your dashboard as long as you don't have more than 200 in there. And Preston, you did not win a 52 medal, unfortunately. So Joseph Hossack, Sean Dooley's gonna Sean in the wrong chat. Oh, okay, he jumped back.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry, Tom. All you get is a hearty handshake and a couple virtual pats on the back for this one. I was just
Yeah.
curious how long it would take for someone to come up with it.
Um, but yeah, no, that was a good trivia question, Luke. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Did not know the rest. Yeah, so I'm excited about football. My fantasy football team is ready. Um,
Oh, we drafted so early. It's just been boring as hell. I can't wait for games to start. We've been
I
sitting looking
know.
at our rosters for like 2 weeks now.
I can't wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait for Sunday. I have nobody playing tomorrow. Nobody in my team.
No.
Yeah,
Bills, Rams. I don't have anybody either.
yeah. Donald, I will not be interested in 1990 League Baseball complete set. Unfortunately, no.
Jeff. Jeff, like I said, Jeff just always makes my week. I love having Jeff around. Jeff likes me better than I do.
Stan Orr says Georgia Tech beat
Wow.
Columbia 222-0 in 1916.
Now that's just wrong.
Can they have like a rule? Like you hit certain points, it's over?
That's just wrong. Running up 222 points.
That's
God,
crazy.
can you imagine?
So how much time do we have left? I don't know.
Time?
Yeah.
Well, it's 2:15, so you might want to get on to breaking.
Oh, is that time already?
Yep.
Oh, crap. All right. Christopher Brown says, if you ever need fantasy football advice, J5, please ask. Yeah, Chris Brown. Let me get through week one first.
Who are we asking?
Christopher Brown says, if you ever need fantasy football advice, J5, please ask me.
Oh, ask him.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, so Christopher Brown's down to help me out.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely, after this week, we'll see where we are. My quarterbacks are hurting. I really hope that Trevor Lawrence does something. I mean, he could be good this season. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Second year, he's got a sane coach. Anything could happen at this point. He's got a couple of receivers, so yeah.
He's my main quarterback, unfortunately.
Also, if you want fantasy football advice, I got to get the plug-in for my people. You got to go to insideoffootball.com. And there's an Inside of Football blog, insideoffootball.com blog. The link's at the top of the page. And
Awesome.
samples of the notes that we send out to our subscribers every day. You get 5 or 6 player notes and stuff. Go through those. You get a lot of advice out of that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that would definitely help too.
Or by all means, sign up. If you've already drafted, maybe not, but if sign up for our fantasy football subscriber for the year and get all kinds of great player notes every day. So insideoffootball.com.
Awesome.
Hmm.
For the survivor pool, James, I think the cutoff is, I think it's tomorrow morning, because the first game is tomorrow night.
There's a survivor pool.
Yeah, so Vintage Specs is throwing a public survivor pool. Um, the link Matt has, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
How come I didn't get
I
the
will
link?
I will get you the link.
Yeah, give me the
I will
link.
tell I will tell Matt to email you the link.
Yep.
Uh,
What was the time of possession? I like it. I'm kind of interested myself. What was the time of possession at Tony? They had to score quick, right?
sure.
It's a lot of points in 60 minutes.
Uh, I felt like that game would have been fun to watch. Just one-sided game the whole time.
You would have fun to watch? No.
It would have been fun to watch that game.
These people should be whipped. College beating another team 220 to nothing.
When's yep. So fantasy football guys, Matt is the one in charge. If you're on Discord, you can reach out to him. If you're not Discord, email him. I don't know his email. It's at VB Matt something. I'll tell Matt to tell you guys.
Yep.
Reach out to
Put it out somewhere.
him. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was our Late and Walsh show. That went way too fast.
I
Are
know,
you
huh?
sure it's time?
Because we're having fun, yeah.
It started at 2:45.
Yep. We can go longer if you want. I'm not pushing out the door.
No, I know, but I have to go back to
You have
my.
stuff to do, and there's breaking to do. If everyone wants to get back and break.
I have to go back to my desk and keep evaluating 1956 top baseball
Ooh,
cards.
that we're not
Yeah.
going to see next week. You're just going to tease us with next week.
I'll probably show you that. I'll show you that next week because it'll be done by then. Definitely be done by then.
All right, everybody like the Loft if you haven't already liked the Loft and you're over here for the first time. And stay tuned. Go over to YouTube, Vintage Breaks YouTube, Vintage Breaks Facebook for the upcoming break. And Preston, congratulations on the $50 break credit. And we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, guys. Matt will reach out to everybody for the link to the Survivor pool. All right. Thanks, Lou. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.